You're listening to Don't Miss This on Paris Underground Radio. For more great content, please join us on Patreon. Hello, and welcome to the Season 3 premiere of Don't Miss This, your weekly roundup of the best of what's happening in Paris this week. I'm your host, Jennifer Garrity, the creator and founder of the Paris Underground Radio Podcast Network, featuring podcasts on a wide range of topics that come out 6 days a week and are made for people just like you. Season 3 of the entire network begins today, which also marks the debut of a brand new podcast on the network, Life in Diasporas, which explores what it means to be Black in Europe in the 21st century. This week's edition of Don't Miss This covers the week of Sunday, June 19th through Saturday, June 25th, 2022. I missed you in the break between seasons. Thank you to everyone who subscribed to our Patreon for the bonus videos that I created during the break about some of the expos that are happening in Paris at the moment. Most of the exhibits run through the summer and the videos are still up, so check them out if you're interested. I really enjoyed making them and there are more to come. So, with that, let's see what's on for the week ahead. I actually want to start with a couple of things that have opened recently and will be continuing on throughout the summer. The first is one of my very favorite things and something I have missed desperately during the past couple of locked down summers. Open air cinema. The good news is that there will be lots and lots of opportunities to make up for lost time this summer, with open air cinemas popping up all over in the next couple of months. But let's start with a free rooftop open air cinema. Hotel Paradiso in the 12th arrondissement is the world's first cinema hotel created by MK2, with rooms designed to be the best places to watch a film. All summer long, every Sunday evening, they will be hosting a free open-air cinema on the rooftop. The rooftop will open at 4 p.m., so you can enjoy the view, find your perfect cinematic spot, and sip on a cocktail or two from the bar. The screenings will begin at 9:30 p.m., and in case of inclement weather, screenings will be postponed or canceled. What's on the program, you ask? Well, on Sunday, June 19th, you can watch the Jazz Manifesto documentary, Jazz on a Summer's Day by Bert Stern, which is a documentary filmed during the Newport Festival in 1959. On Sunday, June 26th, you can watch 2020 horror film For the Sake of Vicious by Gabrielle Carrère and Rhys Evanishan. The open-air cinema on the Hotel Paradiso rooftop will open every Sunday until September 18th. It is free to attend, and they do not take reservations. More information, including the full cinematic lineup, can be found at mk2hotelparadiso.com. That's MK, the number 2, hotel, PARADISO.com. If you can't get enough of open-air spaces, I'm happy to oblige. Every Friday and Saturday from now through July 16th, the Espace Périphérique de la Villette will be transformed into an open-air club called Le Périph'. This partially covered outdoor space can accommodate around 3,500 people, making it the largest open air in Paris. From 6 p.m. to 2 a.m., enjoy this electronic, urban, and ethnic music festival with local and international musicians like La Derude, DJ Stingray 313, La F, Russ Millions, and Love Resville. As if that weren't enough, there will be food trucks and workshops every weekend. Please also note that these events undertake to respect a charter of values that bring together activists who share common ethical, ecological, and social values around current societal issues. Le Périph' will be at the Espace Périphérique de la Villette through July 16, 2022. Day passes begin at €15 and weekend passes at $22. More information can be found at lavillette.com. That's LAVILLETTE.com. As I'm writing this, it's currently 39 degrees out. That's over 102 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's look at something we can do inside. If you've ever walked down Rue de Rivoli, you've no doubt looked up at the Tour Saint-Jacques, or the St. Jacques Tower, and wondered what on earth it was doing there. Well, now's your chance to find out from the inside out. The Tour Saint-Jacques is the only remnant of the flamboyant Gothic-style Saint-Jacques de la Boucherie church, built in the beginning of the 15th century. It was completely renovated in 2009, and from now until November 13th, it's open to visits every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Under the watchful eye of a tour guide, you can climb up 300 steps to the top of this 54-meter tall tower and reward yourself with a panoramic view of Paris. Just be sure you're in good physical shape and not claustrophobic before taking the long, narrow spiral staircase. Guided tours of the Tour Saint-Jacques are available every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. through November 13th. Tickets are €12 and you must be over the age of 10. For more information, please visit parisinfo.com. Every summer, the Grands Eaux Nocturnes attract crowds to the Palace of Versailles. During a magical 2.5-hour stroll, the fountains of the French gardens come alive and light up to the rhythm of Baroque music. The 35 fountains and ponds of this magnificent chateau are filled with water and lights, pyrotechnics, and aquatic effects to bring them to life. At nightfall, the gardens are transformed even further as they shine with 1,000 lights before the grand firework finale. From the statues of the Grande Perspective to the vibrant green carpet to the cadence of monumental flames, get ready for an unforgettable sensory experience, a royal rendezvous for a summery and festive one-on-one with history. The Grands Eaux Nocturnes takes place every Saturday from 8:30 p.m. to 11:05 p.m. from now through September 17th. Please note, the course is ambulatory and there are no seats. The event will take place regardless of weather conditions. More information, including ticketing, can be found at chateauversailles-spectacle.fr. That's CHATEAUVERSAILLES-spectacles.fr. How would you like to go further afield and further back in time without ever leaving our fair city? Thanks to the aid of virtual reality, you can now visit the Great Pyramid of Giza in the exceptional immersive expedition L'Horizon de Khéops. Day breaks over the necropolis of Giza and its 3 majestic pyramids. In their shadow looms the silhouette of the mastabas, the last resting place of relatives of deceased pharaohs. Here you are, with your traveling companions, materialized through their avatars, surveying these ancient lands to discover the famous Sphinx. Your steps soon lead you to the foot of the Great Pyramid, commissioned by Khéops, second king of the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom. Night is falling. Raise your head and appreciate the stunning massive stone that stands in front of you. Your guide invites you to enter the pyramid. The VIP visit has just begun. The Skylight of Khéops is a 45-minute immersive expedition, the result of years of research and on-site data collection carried out in partnership with Egyptologist Peter de Manuelian and his team from the Giza Archives Project. Equipped with a backpack and an Oculus, you'll move freely and experience realistic sensations with the illusion of traveling in space and time, immersed in meticulous and faithful historical reconstructions. L'Horizon de Khéops will be at the Institut du Monde Arabe from now through October 2nd. Reservations are recommended, and more information can be found at imarabe.org. Has life gotten a little too serious? Well, put on your laughing shoes, I don't know what that means, and head to the 7th edition of the Paris Comedy Festival, Festival d'Humeur. From now through June 30th, split your sides with the best in French comedy, including stand-up from Paul Mirabel, Wally Dia, Verino, Jeremy Nadeau, and so many more. Each night will focus on a different theme. Festival d'Humeur de Paris will be at Bobino through June 30th, and more information, including the lineup and ticketing, can be found at festivaldehumeurdeparis.com. That's FESTIVALDHUMOURDEPARIS.com. This Tuesday, June 21st, marks the summer solstice, and the longest day of the year. So you know what that means. Fête de la Musique 2022. After 2 disrupted years, this music festival is back for its 40th anniversary. To mark this illustrious anniversary, the organizers are going back to the principles by which it was founded, a festive, popular, and spontaneous event aimed at all audiences to highlight and promote amateur practices. As per usual, 6 metro lines will run all night. Lines 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, and 14, as well as RER A, B, C, D, and Transilian lines H, J, L, N, P, and R, although not all stations will be open. So, what to do? Well, there are zillions of options this year, with everyone making up for lost time. So I'll leave you to do your own digging, although I will mention a few key options. There's an incredible free concert at the Olympia featuring Angèle, Benjamin Biolay, and Franz Ferdinand. The concert will go from 8 p.m. to midnight, is completely free, and seats are first come, first serve. If you're looking for something a little more classical, head under the Louvre Pyramid, where the Orchestre de Paris, led by the young Klaus Michaela, will deliver its finest interpretation of Symphony No. 9 by Anton Bruckner. Looking to have the spirit move you? Head to Place de la Bastille for a free gospel concert by the American Total Praise Mass Choir, who will begin performing at 6 p.m. Want something to tempt your taste buds as well as your eardrums? Head to the gardens of the Carnavalet Museum to Fabula, the restaurant of top chef Thibaut Spiwak. Beginning at 8 p.m., Thibaut Spiwak's menu will be in the spotlight, along with Nico de Soto's cocktails. The gardens will open to DJ sets by Auli and Kenzo that mix illusion with dreams and metamorphosis in Baroque and acoustic tones. Rumor has it a surprise guest will also make an appearance. If you're looking for something more atmospheric, try High Snobbity at 3537, where more than 15 artists will entertain you until 2 a.m. in this former private mansion, fashion haunt, and talent incubator. Can't sit still? Head to the Quai Branly for the Eiffel Tower Bachata experience. Until 9 p.m., come and discover this event dedicated to bachata in an idyllic setting accompanied by a DJ or two. Please note that free online registration is mandatory for this event at eventbrite.fr. And last but not least, let your own inner diva reign free with outdoor karaoke in the streets of Paris, thanks to BAM Karaoke Box. Sing on the terraces of Madeleine, Parmentier, or Étoile for free. Okay, this list was by no means exhaustive, and the most comprehensive I've found was at evous.fr. That's evous.fr. Don't nurse your musical hangover for too long, because Wednesday, June 22nd marks the start of the Souls. These summer sales in Paris will take place over 4 weeks, from June 22nd to July 19th. In case you're not familiar, the sales tend to work like this: the smallest discount with the widest selection week 1, and the largest discount on the smallest remaining selection week 4. So, do you feel lucky? Shall I regale you with some statistics? According to a Toluna survey for LSA, 94% of salegoers say they are mainly motivated by the search for a good deal, and 66% want to purchase products that they could not afford to buy normally. 1 out of 2 buyers plans to go to the store on the first days of the sales. And, in addition, 50% of French people say they go scouting before the opening of the sales. The Souls run from June 22nd to July 19th. Need somewhere to wear your newly purchased threads? How about another music festival? From Friday, June 24th to to Sunday, June 26th, Solidays is back. This year's lineup includes the Black Eyed Peas, Damso, Justice, M, and so many more. Nestled in the Longchamp racecourse in the Bois de Boulogne and organized by Solidarité SIDA, this event brings together more than 150 artists and 170,000 festival goers for 3 days. But it is also, and above all, one of the biggest solidarity events in the capital, intended for the fight against the AIDS virus, which still affects millions of people in the world. Part of the profits of the festival are intended specifically for the fight against the virus in Africa, while the rest of the profits are donated to associations for the fight against disease, prevention, and aid for the ill. Each year, the festival invites international stars to perform for a very small fee or on a voluntary basis. Solidays will be at Paris-Longchamp from June 24th through the 26th, and more information can be found at solidays.org. That's solidays.org. On Saturday, June 25th, break out all your glitter and rainbows for Gay Pride Paris 2022. Since 2001, more than 500,000 people have marched in the streets every year during Gay Pride, now known as the LGBTQI+ Pride March. This national event aims to combat homophobia and to advocate pride in being homosexual, bisexual, or transsexual. This year's march will begin at the Michel Bizot metro station in the 12th arrondissement at 1:30 p.m. It will then pass through Avenue Daumesnil, Rue de Lyon, Boulevard Bon Marché, Boulevard du Temple, and wrap up at Place de la République. Expect colorful floats, a cheerful parade, and lots of loud music. For more information, please head to inter-lgbt.org. That's INTER-LGBT.org. But, of course, we couldn't end the LGBTQI+ Pride March without a couple of after-march festivities. Beginning at 11:45 p.m., head to the Yo-Yo, where La Big welcomes Israeli DJ Yinon Yael for an evening with a real light and video show. Professional body painting artists will be present all evening to paint your faces and bodies, to reveal you in blacklight more colorful than ever. Dare to be fluorescent. Tickets are €30. If you're more monochromatic by nature, head instead to La Lèche, Paris Pride Edition. This most famous white party returns to the bridge, also beginning at 11:45 p.m. On the decks, Tommy Love, Taito Tikaro, and Soren Luca. Tickets are €26. For more information on the Big Paris Pride Party at the Yo-Yo, please visit labigparty.com. For more on La Leche at the bridge, please visit yourplan.com. That's YURPLAN.com. Well, that's it for this week's roundup of Don't Miss This. For more great content, including a look behind the scenes, videos from Paris, a book club, and exclusive events, please join me on Patreon at patreon.com/Paris Underground Radio. If you enjoyed this roundup, please tell a friend. If you venture out to any of the events mentioned in this podcast, please let me know and tag Paris Underground Radio on Facebook or Instagram. And if you think you have an event we should know about, please feel free to email me at hello@parisundergroundradio.com with the subject line, Don't Miss This. I'm your host, Jennifer Garrity. You can find me on all socials at Jennyphoria. That's JENNYPHORIA. Don't Miss This is produced by me for Paris Underground Radio. For more on Don't Miss This and shows like it, please go to parisundergroundradio.com. Thank you so much for listening, and happy exploring! Don't Miss This is produced by Jennifer Garrity for Paris Underground Radio. For more on this show and shows like it, please go to parisundergroundradio.com.